Hey guys, it's me, Sam the Baker, and welcome back to my Let's Play of King's Quest VI. Alexander just got into this room through a door that didn't have a doorknob on it, so he opened it with his voice. Pretty cool, huh? So let's see where we are.
Alexander is standing in the Castle of the Crown's treasure room. The soft-toned room seems very secure. Along the walls are trunks and caskets, probably full of the kingdom's treasure. In the middle of the room is a low table.
Let's look at the table.
A small table graces the middle of the room. The table is covered by a velvet drapery. The initials AA are embroidered on the drapery.
AA? That must stand for Abdul Alhazred.
That's right, Alexander. Now, what could be under this drapery is probably what Alhazred wanted to keep safe. And that's why even the court treasurer wasn't allowed in here anymore. So let's take a peek, at least. Shall we?
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath.
Cool. Let's find out what they are.
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it.
Wow, that's one of the stolen items. But obviously the Druids didn't steal it because it's here. What about this?
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the Winged Ones stole.
Another stolen item. So that one belonged to the Druids, but obviously the Winged Ones didn't steal it. What about this?
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
Sure does. Again, the Isle of Wonder did not take it. It's in this room, and last but not least...
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonder's singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Well, Alexander, this is how Alhazred was able to more successfully take over the kingdom. See, and this caused the islands to feud with each other, and because they were so busy feuding, they weren't able to catch Alhazred in the act doing his kingdom takeover. Pretty amazing. So now that we've found all the missing treasures, we'll definitely find the right time to explain where they came from and eventually return them. But anyways, let's get a move on.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east.
Ooh.
It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music.
Oh my gosh. The wedding must be starting. We better make our way toward the throne room.
Alexander hears a door off the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
Ooh, we better hurry.
Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what?
Let's get up these stairs, because this is the one area we haven't been to yet.
There's a door at the top of the stairs that must lead to an upper floor. The door has a doorknob and a keyhole.
Let's look through it real fast.
Alexander peeks through the keyhole. There is no one on the other side of the door.
That's a relief. So it must be safe. Let's hope so.
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Ooh. More suspense. Uh-oh.
Prince Alexander, here. The Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Oh, it will be. Now here's where the letter comes into play again. Hopefully, Captain Salidan will be trustworthy here.
Wait! If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cosima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Alhazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cosima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cosima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cosima, declare Abdul Alhazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cosima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
Oh, it's not. Let me take a look at this real fast.
Alexander is standing in a magnificent throne room, finer than any he's ever seen. Unfortunately, he's not in the mood to enjoy it, because at this very moment, Cosima is about to marry Alhazred.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Cosima, stop!
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
It's them!
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
They must have gotten their allies. Good for them.
Casima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Casima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Casima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Oh my!
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Casima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie!
We better chase after him right now.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Oh, we better get out of this room. Whoa. Now that we've stopped the wedding, we gotta chase after Alhazred. But we'll continue our chase next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye!